Welcome back, lottery fans, and welcome to day 10 of our 10 rundowns for 10 states in 10 days. That's right, we have made it all the way through to day number 10. We have done 9 super rundowns before this. Definitely make sure you go ahead and check those. But today is the last one. Thank you for everyone that's been voting up right until the last day. I literally only just drew the state out about a couple of hours ago, started doing all the backtracking, so it could have been any of the ones that were left out. All your votes did count, so thank you very much for all of those votes. And I know you're dying to hear what the 10th state is, but as always, don't forget, just because your state wasn't in these 10, I do continue to do the rundowns. I do videos every single day, so keep watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because your state will come around. And if your state hasn't been done, just leave a note down below in the comments and I will get to it. As I say, I do continue to do these rundowns. This is just a video series where we do 10 all in a row in 10 days, and it's a bit of fun for us to all vote for it. And of course, we'll be doing our scratch-off ticket at the end. We're on the $10 Who's Your Tickets, and I've been saving this one because it looked like a super fun one. It's the $300,000 Riches one. 3 different sections for us to fill out, to scratch out and play with. So we'll go ahead and do that. But I know you're all dying to know what was the number 10 and all these votes. This was drawn out earlier today based on all your votes. Each vote was an entry into the drawing, and our 10th state is going to be Virginia. That's right, and it's going to be the Virginia Evening Pick 3 because we've been trying to stick with the Evening Pick 3s, and I found a really good one for Virginia. This is a long backtrack one. I've done it from the beginning of the month, but I like this because it has been consistent throughout the entire month so far. This one is a strong one that's going to be working for the rest of the month as well. Because it's been hitting all the way through this month so far. The last 2.5 weeks alone, it's hit 8 separate times. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do the rundown and then where those 8 hits have come from so you can see for yourself. And then if you're in Virginia, you can continue this. And the other one I like is that I don't believe we've done this rundown yet in this video series. So it's a nice new one to add. So as I said, I've been backtracking since the beginning of the month. So our base number that we used for this was the 1st of March. And that number was an 845. We're going to go ahead and take that 845 and do our rundown. The rundown we're going to use is the +2, +5 rundown. And I'll show you exactly how to do that. You take the 845 and you put it down in the left-hand column of our rundown grid. Now, if you don't have a rundown grid like this, you can go to lotterypredictor.com, go to the resources section, and you can download this exact worksheet right here and print it out yourself and go ahead and do the rundowns yourself. So if you want to take this +2, +5 and try it in your state, which I highly recommend because we often see rundowns working in multiple states, go ahead and grab your rundown worksheet. The link is down below in the description as well, so you can get that, print it out, do the rundown yourself for your state. It's completely for free, no charge, just my gift to you guys for watching the videos and subscribing, so thank you for all that. Alright, so we're going to take that 845 and in the center column we're going to add 2 to it. So we do 2 + 8 is 10, but we only need 1 digit, so we take the right handmost digit of 10, which is a 0, and we put that in there. 2 + 4 is 6, put a 6 in there. 2 + 5 is 7, we're going to put 7 in there. Then we're going to do the same again on the right hand column here of our base grid. We'll do the +5s. So 8 + 5 is 13, so we take the 3. 4 + 5 is 9, put a 9 in there. And 5 + 5 is 10, so we take that 0 and put it in there. Now, it should come as no surprise if you've watched the rest of the 9 videos we've done. The flip numbers have been pretty dominant throughout our rundowns of 10 series, 10 videos this time. And surprise, surprise, it's actually no different from Virginia. March is definitely the month for flip numbers, it seems, because the vast majority of our rundowns we've done so far have been on these flip numbers. So that's what we're going to go ahead and use for our translated grid. We do that by taking each number from the base grid, look it up on the top line, take the number underneath it, and fill that in on the translated grid. So we start with 8. 8 underneath it's a 1, so we put a 1 there. 0 becomes a 3. 3 becomes a 6. 4 over here becomes a 7. 6 becomes a 9. And 9 is a 2. And on the bottom line, 5 becomes an 8. 7 is a 0. And 0 is a 3. So we've got our base grid and our translated grid filled out like so. Now, I said earlier we had 8 hits so far this month out of this, and it's been fairly consistent throughout the month. If you look at the spacing of the numbers, they're 2 or 3 days apart, 1, 2 or 3 days apart, so it's hitting consistently. We're not getting those big gaps between those numbers hitting, so I'm confident that this one is going to continue on throughout the rest of the month. So if you're in Virginia, definitely play the numbers out of this grid. But let me go ahead and show you where those are. So we're going to start with the 2nd of March. And the 2nd of March, the result was a 903. And these grids are going to get, whoops, Daisy, throwing the pen around. We're going to get pretty jam-packed on these grids here as we do this. But hopefully you'll be able to stay along, keep along. Now, I like this 903 because it was a really strong start. We start off on our base grid. We've got one of our common patterns, which is our vertical line straight down here, a 390. That's a box number of 903. We also have 930 showing up here, or 903, depending on which way you draw the pattern. So it's twice on this grid. But then if we go over to our translated grid as well, we've got that horizontal, that vertical straight down here. We've got it down here as well. So it was showing up 4 times on the 2 different grids, just our first number alone. So I always say if a number shows up multiple times in the grid, keep playing it because there's a very good chance it might show up later on. So definitely keep an eye on that number if you're in Virginia. All right, next up we had the 3rd of March. And we had a 703 showing up. This time we're going to go ahead to our flip number grid here on our translated grid. And we got the 703 showing up right there along the bottom line with our middle number there showing up. Next up we skipped a couple of days and went to the 7th of March. And we had a 089 showing up in our grid. And once again, if we come over to our flip grid, we've got 089 showing up right there, but we've also got 908 showing up right here on our base grid. So another one that's showing up twice on 2 different grids, so definitely pay attention to 809 as well there. Right, next up on the 8th, so 38, we had an 871 showing up. And once again on our flip number grid, we've got that same vertical common pattern, 871 showing up as a straight right there on the left hand column of our translated grid there. So another strong showing there. Alright, we are halfway through. We've still got 4 more numbers to show you. Now we skip all the way to the 11th. So the 11th of March we had an 869 showing up. And this time we're going to go back to our base grid. We've got that same pattern that we got the 703 for. We've got the 869 showing up right here for that. The nice thing is on our translated grid, we've actually got our common pattern as well, 896 showing up as a box number on that diagonal, top right to bottom left there. So another strong one showing up twice in the grid there. The 13th of March, Friday the 13th, it wasn't unlucky for Virginia because we had a 923 showing up. And that one showed up on our flip number grid. It showed up multiple times. We had a 923 showing up here as our right angle pattern. We have a 392 showing up here as our right angle pattern as a box number, so that was showing up twice as well. So multiple numbers showing up multiple times on the grid, so a really strong showing here. 2 more to go. 14th, just last Saturday, we had a 740 showing up. And this time we're going to go back to our base grid. We've got our straight number 740 showing up right there as our arrowhead pattern right there on the base grid. And then our 8th and final number so far, as I said, probably a lot more to come for the rest of the month, but this is the most latest one. On the 18th of March, we had an 870 show up. And this time we're going to go ahead and go to our flip number grid. And once again, we've got an 870 showing up right there. So definitely this left-hand column, this left-hand corner of our translated grid, getting a very strong showing there. So that's one you might want to keep looking at, the 7908, those 4 numbers themselves. Maybe put that into one of our pick 3 lottery wheels and see, keep playing those numbers. But there we have it, the straight 870 showing up in that pattern right there. So 2.5 weeks, 8 wins. I know I would be very happy if I was getting 8 wins from the lottery in the last 2.5 weeks. That would be a good amount of money to put in your pocket and save for a rainy day. So if you're in Virginia, definitely keep an eye on this one. Definitely let me know if you keep playing it, and let me know in the comments below if it's hitting. And that was our 10th one. As I said, thank you so much for all the votes. Thank you so much for everyone that's been watching the videos, sharing the videos, liking the videos. I really enjoyed doing these for you. Maybe we'll do it again next month or in a couple of months' time. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see me do another one of these. I'm more than happy to do that if they're popular. let's go ahead and do our scratch off ticket. As I said, I've been looking forward to saving this one. Looking forward to doing it because it looks like a fun one to do. We've got 3 separate sections here. We're going to have a short 3 numbers for our winning numbers. Then we've got a cash spot with 5 different cash prizes. And then our main one down here with the 5 numbers and 15 different dollar bills to scratch off. But let's start on our top one here. Game 1, we are looking for our numbers. And a double dollar sign will win $50. So let's start with this one here. We need a number 11. We need a number 8. And we need a number 6. Alright, $5 bags here to go ahead and scratch off. 2, we didn't need that. 4, we didn't need that. Are we going to go to 6 and 8? That would be nice if we did that, counting up in 2s. 5, no, it's teasing me. Would 6 be next? It's probably going to go to 7 just to skip over. 3, no. Last one. And a 1. Well, isn't that a bust there? Alright, never mind. We'll go on to our cash spot prizes. So we're looking for, it looks like a stack of money, and we'll win that prize. So the $30 cash spot, looking for the stack of money here. Nope, we just got a crown. $40 cash spot. We got a foot, a lucky rabbit foot. Nope, the $50 cash spot. We had some cherries. No, $100 cash spot. And a bank. No, all right, $200 cash spot. Will that be? It would be good, great to win $200. That would by far be our biggest jackpot win so far. And we got some grapes, so nothing there. All right, on to our last game. We have got to match our winning numbers naturally, and we're looking for a dollar bag symbol to win that prize, or 10x wins 10x the prize. Once again, let's go ahead and scratch off the numbers we need. We need a 36, a 13, a 31, a 19, and a 15. All right, first line here. 28, nope. 16, nope. 27, nope. 29, nope. And 34, nothing on the first line. All right, fingers crossed, give me some thumbs up for luck. We definitely would be great to win on our last ticket here. 39, nope. 24, nope. 38, nope. 17, nope. And 35, nothing there. All right, last line. Last chance here. 20, nope. 40, nope. 22, no. 25, no. Last one. And 21. So, ticket was a bust. But that's alright because we had 10 great rundowns, including Virginia. Alright, that's it. I will be back later on with some more winning rundowns. We are coming up towards April now, so the personalized numbers are going to be going out. Definitely check your email if you're a subscriber. You can start ordering those now. New edition of the number vault will be out in about a week's time, and then we've got all of our fun end of month stuff we're going to start doing, like the horoscope numbers, the birthday numbers, and I do believe we have a new moon coming up as well, so more fun numbers there. Alright, definitely stay tuned, subscribe if you're not subscribed, share this video with anyone else that likes watching lottery videos. I'll be back tomorrow with more. In the meantime, good luck, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.